Mandela spent 30 years in jail, then becomes the first African black president. Welcome to ViewBender. Today we are going to talk about Nelson Mandela, South African anti-apartheid activist and politician. Born on 18 July 1918 in Mvezo, Union of South Africa, Mandela began studying law at the University of Witwatersrand, where he was the only black African and faced racism. This made him join ANC African National Congress. Here he saw the need to mass mobilize African youth, thus found African National Congress Youth League, popularly known as ANCYL. In 1952, the ANC started joint defense campaign against apartheid with Indian and communist groups. This campaign was designed to follow non-violent resistance influenced by Mahatma Gandhi. At Durban rally, Mandela addressed 10,000 people, initiating the campaign protest, for which he was arrested. These events made him popular political figure in South Africa. Between 1961 and 62, Mandela traveled around the country incognito, organizing ANC's new cell structure, and planned a mass stay-at-home strike, referred to as Black Pimpernel. On 5th August 1962, police captured Mandela and jailed in Johannesburg Marshall Square prison. Mandela used this arrest and trial to showcase the ANC's moral opposition to racism, while supporters demonstrated outside the court. Mandela used his jail time to study LLB. On July 11, 1963, police raided Lily's Leaf Farm, arresting people found there. There they found evidence of Mandela and his comrades planning to overthrow the government violently. Mandela and other five accused admitted sabotage but denied that they planned to violently overthrow government. They used this trial to showcase their political cause. At the opening of this defense processing, Mandela gave a 3 hour "I am prepared to die" speech. This trial gave international attention. There were global calls to release the accused from United Nations and World Peace Council. On the trial end, Justice Dewitt found Mandela and his comrades guilty. Though prosecution called for death sentence, the judge instead condemned them for life imprisonment. In 1964, Mandela and his co-accused were transferred to Robben Island prison. There he remained for next 18 years, in a concrete cell measuring 8 feet by 7 feet, with a straw mat to sleep on. There he was verbally and physically harassed by several white prison wardens. On April 1982, Mandela was transferred to Pollsmoor prison in Tokai, Cape Town. He would still work on to complete his LLB. Mandela's 17th birthday gained international attention. Tribute concert at London Wembley Stadium that was televisionized and watched by estimated 200 million viewers. In 1988, he was moved to Witwatersrand prison, citing damp conditions in his cell caused him tuberculosis. Here he would find some comfort and facilities. He would use this time to complete his LLB degree. In 1990, Mandela's unconditional release was declared. End of apartheid in South Africa. Shortly after, first time in 20 years, his photographs were published in newspapers. Black majority now had the right to vote. In 1994 general elections, Mandela contests and wins. Mandela spent 30 years in jail, then becomes the first African black president. In 1999, Mandela retires from presidency and continues his work on activism and philanthropy. Mandela died on 5th December 2013 at the age of 95 at his home in Hopetown, surrounded by his family. Thus an incredible life coming to an end. This was Nelson Mandela. Please watch Short-Biopic playlist on your screen. This includes numerous famous personalities. Also, please subscribe the channel and click the bell icon.